Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to a new update on Blur. I've covered Blur twice in the last 2 days, so I've covered it daily the last 2 days. Yeah, congratulations if you follow the videos, because in the end, yesterday what we talked about is that Blur really was stuck here between 53 cents and then 45 and 46 cents. And what I said is that I think the most likely scenario still is that Blur will continue up to the next price target at 63 cents. Personally, as I've said before, I bought around 42 cents, so I made some nice profits. I took most of my profits though. And I'll tell you why, all right? Because obviously the big news right now is the Binance listing, all right? They're listing Blur for the sole reason probably that the volume has been absolutely crazy. So what we tend to see right now is that most of the Binance listings are either paid for, like huge projects who have a lot of money and they pay for the listing, or they pay for a launch pool, whatever, or a lot of volume. And Blur right now almost touched $1 billion in volume. So yeah, super bullish still, all right? But the thing is, and we're just getting right into the analysis, as you can as you can see. But if you're new to the channel, welcome. All right, this is how I usually do it. But if you have any other questions that I don't cover, let me know down in the comments. But yeah, purely technically, Blur is bullish, right? So it hit the price target at 63, which technically goes all the way up to 67 cents. That's the resistance level for a reason, all right? That's a strong resistance level, which you can also see right now. But the more important thing is talking about what happens after a Binance listing. Because what always used to be the case is that when a crypto gets listed on Binance, it will first spike up, which Blur has done, and then crash down. All right, so that has usually been the case. But if you, and I'm not sure if I can easily find this, but if you look at this, like Ordinals was listed on the 7th of November. All right, and if we take a look at that, Ordinals 7th of November. The price was at, right about here, at $12. What continued afterwards is a rise up to $24. So it's not as easy anymore as how it used to be. Right now, coins can actually continue to go up. So I think Blur has that chance as well. My main price target would be like 78 and 80 cents, but the big test will come today, all right? Because in terms of, if you look at some other statistics, like the open interest for Blur, what you'll see there is that the open interest is still amazing, right? So the open interest volume are still huge. So technically, Blur is actually still bullish. And technically, I would say it's most likely Blur will continue going up. But that's obviously, like the situation is different because of the Binance listing. So what we'll see today is that Blur will probably drop down from this level, and then it will test the main support level around 55 cents. And that is the main test. Because if Blur is able to hold 55 cents, for the rest of the day, I see no reason why it would not rally up higher. I see no reason why it would not break above 63 cents, hold that as support, and rally up to 78 and 80 cents. So whether I think that's the most likely scenario is a different question, and it's a different and difficult question as well. But that is, I mean, it's hard, all right? It's hard to predict these new Binance listings. They're very volatile. A lot can happen. So the main thing I want to say is that Blur will test that level around 55 cents, a little bit higher probably. If it's able to hold that, then great, and we will probably see more bullish momentum. But in the event that Blur is not able to hold it as support or barely finds any support at it, then we're probably going to get a listing dump, all right? Down to 44, potentially all the way down to 40. But yeah, that's just the way it is. Like these Binance listings, they're volatile. So wait for some confirmation, wait for some more movement, price action before making decisions and before potentially trading it. All right, so those are my thoughts. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments, and down in the pinned comment or the description, you will also find links to my own premium and Signal group. So if that's interesting, if that sounds interesting, you can find more info about that with those links and potentially join. But that's up to you. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.